If you've been struggling to meet your protein goals, lose weight, eat healthier, or get started on meal prep, then you've come to the right place, because in this video, I'm going to show you some of the simplest ways to meal prep delicious meals to hit your goals in this high protein, low effort series. On this channel, you'll not only get high protein, lower calorie recipes, but lots of health and weight loss tips. I'm Amy, and I've personally lost 40 pounds of fat through high protein, lower calorie recipes and developing healthier habits. Learning and developing these habits have helped me maintain that weight loss for sustainability and flexibility in life so that I can be my healthiest self. And I'm so glad that you're here so that I can help you do the same. In today's video, we're going to go over some easy ways to meal prep lean proteins so that you always have something to eat. I'm also going to show you a series of delicious meals that you can make with this prep protein. If you haven't already seen my chicken series, you're gonna wanna watch those. I've got 5 delicious chicken recipes that are 5 ingredients or less in that series, and I'm going to be doing the same with ground beef now. So let's prep this beef together and make a delicious high protein recipe to enjoy. So you don't have to use beef. You can also do a ground turkey or chicken, but I really like the taste of beef. There's nothing wrong with it. I know some people try to avoid it. In reality, it's a great protein, but the type of beef does matter, especially the fat percentage. So if you get an 80-20, for example, which is the typical fat ratio of a lot of ground beefs you see in the store, it is going to be a lot higher in calories and lower in protein. So for example, 4 ounces of 80-20 ground beef is going to be about 280 calories per serving and 19 grams of protein. Whereas I have 90-10, so it still has that fat content for some nutrition, but it is 190 calories and 22 grams of protein. Of course, if you want, you can also go leaner and get a 93, a 95, or sometimes they even have 99. But I find that when you get super low in fat, the meat can tend to be a little bit chewier and not the best texture. So again, you can use whatever best fits your macros, but if you are trying to lose weight, I would opt for something that's a little bit leaner. Now let's get this cooked together so we can make our first meal, because I'm getting hungry. And since we're gonna be making multiple meals out of this prepped ground beef, we are going to keep it simple. So I'm going to make this whole batch and then use it for a variety of recipes. You can also batch prep your whole meal all at once and make it all together, but I like flexibility. I don't like eating the same thing every day, so I like just having the protein on hand and using different ingredients to build meals. And I'm obsessed with my Caraway non-stick, non-toxic cookware. It's gorgeous and super high quality. So we're gonna let this heat up a bit and then put in our beef. We're gonna do some simple seasonings to make it versatile. Just some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And I'm gonna use my spatula because I don't have one of those cool things to break this up. And this is roughly 2.5 pounds of ground meat. Fits perfectly in here. I don't add any oil because I find that the beef creates enough oil in the pan. And I like to hit it again with a second round of seasoning. Since that was kind of just on one side, I feel like it unevenly seasons it. And if you're making a specific recipe with this, you can obviously season with more than just these simple ingredients. So 2.5 pounds of ground beef is roughly 5 servings, but it really depends on your macros and how much you want to consume, how much protein you need, what your calorie goal is. But again, this is roughly 5 portions, so perfect for a weekly meal prep. Okay, so our beef is all cooked through, and I am going to put this in a separate container. That way we can drain all this fat as well. If you are prepping this for the week, you can go ahead and transfer it to a glass storage container. You can also pre-portion it out so that you have already weighed portions available for you for even easier meals. And a serving size, depending on your needs, is anywhere from half a cup to a full cup. It also depends on how fatty your meat is, what your protein goals are, what your appetite's like. Depending on the other ingredients, sometimes I'll even reduce the amount of meat if I'm adding something else that's high in protein. So a little bit about this episode's recipe. So we are going to use our prepped ground beef. We're also going to use about a cup of broccoli, about a half a cup of chopped carrots. And for the sauce, I'm going to do a combination of two sauces. So I am going to use some side dish creamy sesame because this brings really great flavor. But the reason I am actually also adding some low sodium soy sauce is because this does drive up the calories a little bit more. So to make it a little more macro friendly, I will be using some soy sauce as well to add a lot of flavor and depth to it. You can also make your own marinade, which I do often. Typically when I'm cooking on my own, I will do a mix of soy sauce, sriracha, and honey. And I'll usually also make a slurry with cornstarch so that it kind of thickens up. That is totally optional. You don't have to. You can kind of go about adding whatever ingredients you want. Some other vegetable options, you can absolutely, if you want to add even more veggies and volume, riced cauliflower. I also really love this hearts of palm rice. You can also just serve this over regular rice if you want. Edamame is great with these flavors for a boost of protein. I was also thinking of adding some cabbage slaw, again, to volumize the meal a little bit. You can mix and match whatever ingredients you want to add. You could do green onion. I'm gonna add some sesame seeds on top, but since we're focused on 5 ingredient recipes, I'm gonna keep it at 5. So let's go ahead and jump in, get everything prepared and made. So we're just gonna go ahead and chop some broccoli into smaller pieces. And I suggest roughly 1 cup per serving. Feel free to do more if you'd like. Broccoli's super nutritious, so it's a great addition to your meal. And I am going to be making 2 servings because my husband needs food too. But if you're just doing 1 serving, what I've chopped here looks like it's already enough. And I know I've already shared my love for this chopping board in some of my other videos, but it's so convenient to bring things over to the stove when I have a container that I can just put everything in. And wood is really great so that you don't have those microplastics leaching into your food. All right, so now we're chopping up carrots. And like I said, I'm keeping this one simple, but honestly, the more different types of vegetables you add to this, the more diverse the micronutrient profile is going to be. So feel free to add on whatever veggies. If you have bok choy, that's great. So this is kind of like an Asian inspired dish, but you could add peppers if you wanted to, onion. I'll probably add some green onion just as garnish on top. But again, we're keeping it simple for this recipe with just 5 ingredients. If you wanted to streamline this even further, you can even use shredded carrots or carrot chips. That would save on prep time. Same thing with the broccoli. You can use a broccoli slaw if you wanted to. You can even use a bag of coleslaw mix so you have both the carrots and the cabbage. Okay, so let's put our carrots in here so we can bring it over to our pan. So I did end up leaving some fat from the ground beef so that I don't have to add any extra fat. But if you are adding extra, some sesame oil does work really well with these flavors. You can also use avocado or olive oil. We are gonna add the carrots first because they do need a little bit more time than the broccoli. So just while that's cooking, we're gonna look at the ingredients of this sauce a little bit. So we can see here that it is about 100 calories for 2 tablespoons. We're gonna use 1 tablespoon for each serving here. And it's got great ingredients. You can see the first ingredient is coconut aminos. You can obviously swap the soy sauce for coconut aminos if you prefer. coconut blossom nectar, sea salt, sesame paste, pineapple juice. So it's naturally sweetened with the pineapple. And you can see that these are all great ingredients. I mentioned this brand in my Caesar chaffle video as well, but highly recommend if you want a super simple and healthy sauce. Now that the carrots have had some time to soften, we're gonna add our broccoli. Okay, so we're just gonna toss up our veggies and put the lid on to help them cook and steam. While that's cooking, tell me what veggies you would choose for this recipe. I make stuff like this all the time. This is kind of one of my go-to meals for the week because it is so simple to make. It's ready in less than 20 minutes and it's delicious. And if you want more meals like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because I've got a lot more high protein, low effort meals coming right at you. Okay, we don't want to cook our veggies too long. I mean, I like my broccoli like slightly crispy, but we can go ahead and add in our beef and our sauce now. And roughly half a tablespoon of soy sauce per serving. And we're just going to mix this up so it's well flavored and combined. Feel free if you want to add any additional seasoning, you can add some sriracha for a kick, some chili oil. That would also be a great addition to this. I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. And we're all done. I hope you enjoyed making this meal with me today, because I know I did. Make sure if you're not already subscribed and have notifications turned on that you do that, because I have a bunch more 5-ingredient, high protein, low effort recipes coming your way, so stay tuned. Thanks again and see you next time.